Jai Hind. China chief firewall again exposed to be a failure as Iran faces cyber attacks compromising to its national security. Now, Iran has warned Arab nations, Qatar, UAE, Saudi, and Jordan, clearly told to refrain assisting America, which may lead to compromised international relations. Now, all these Arab nations, they have US military base. The US has a long standing and sizable military footprint in the Middle East with bases in these countries. Now, why this warning? In the past also, Jordan gave a pass to US to attack Iran, and I have said this earlier also, Arab nations are fed up of Khamenei. Now, I'm not talking about Iran as a nation, they are fed up, but from the regime. Next reason of this warning is Israel's reported plans to attack Iran have sparked speculation about potential cooperation with their Middle East allies. Now, the Israeli defense establishment would rely on cooperation with regional actors to enhance its operational capabilities against Iran. Like if F-35 jet can fly almost 2000 kilometers per hour, maybe a little less, the turnaround would be around 1900 kilometers. So in this case, Israel would need military capability for mid-air refueling. Now, what I want to tell here is the logistical dependency of Israel on the Arab allies have already been envisaged by Iran. Now, the Wall Street Journal also reported Iran has issued a warning to its Arab neighbors and US allies in the Gulf, threatening severe retaliation of their territories on airspace are used to aid Israel in any potential attacks on Iran. Now, these Arab nations urged the United States to refrain from involving them in its conflicts. Now, Iran has an added advantage of their funded proxy groups for terrorism. All these Arab nations, they have the elements of Hamas, Hezbollah, and all these Arab nations also know that their civil society will be under attack by these terrorist groups if Iran get onto their board. So Iran military is not spoken here. It's a war through the terror proxies which has the capability to kill, deceive and betray. It has fueled terror groups, and that's the Iran's major asset, which will just which will just fire with a blow of a whistle. Second is the Strait of Hormuz. Now, a place of oil and energy trade which has the capability to influence trade of oil all over the world. And guess what? And guess who will have the major benefit? And that will be Russia. Russia will take over this strategic installation. By take over, I mean they will instruct Iran whom to give oil and whom not to give oil, because Russia has already told Arab nations, Muslim nations, that he is making a front against America and West. So Russia has already threatened if Iran nukes are attacked, it will not be good. So Russia has already entered, or I must say it's already in the war of this Middle East, and we cannot take it lightly. Now, this also has a covert voice of China, because Russia is backed up with China. Now, we cannot deny the fact that China is playing very safe. It is not directly involved in any war, and it is building itself economically big time with their investments in Africa, Nepal and Myanmar and many other nations. So America and West, NATO, they are involved in two wars. Russia is involved in one war, and Russia is the second largest military power, and it has threatened Israel. It cannot be taken lightly. Russia will be a game changer. It is also a hub of oil and gas supplier and will also be a deterrent, and is also set to give a setback to America. I mean, it is desperate. Russia is just getting desperate against America. So coming back to Iran. Now see, all the line of defense that Iran has created for itself, warned Arab nations, its terror proxy groups are with them. Russia and China are also with Iran, and it has capability to disrupt supplies of oil and gas, which will in turn disrupt the ecosystem, economy, and factories of various nations. So I think in coming days, Israel will finish or eliminate one more commander of these proxy groups to destabilize Iran again, and parallelly will do some more airstrikes. Do let us know your views on this. Jai Hind.